know, like I said, there's no participation trophies in hunting, and that's the beauty of it. Hey everybody, this is Zach with the Iowa Plainsman Outdoors. Today I am going out by myself to do an evening deer hunt. I've got a couple of antlerless tags left, if you've been following this series from late muzzleloader. So I'm going to see if I can get out and just fill one of my antlerless tags. It's about 2:15 right now, so I got about a little over 3 hours of shooting light left. So I'm just going to go walk in and sit in an area between a couple of fields that it was probably a likely crossing spot for those deer to come through, and see if I can't get one with my muzzleloader. It's another day of deer hunting, another windy day. You'll have to kind of bear with me on the wind noise here. I'm hunting a low spot fence, which can be good for deer crossing. They'll take the path of least resistance. There is corn behind me. Directly behind me is corn here. This field here was beans. So this is actually kind of an important thing for me. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should just search the Iowa Plainsman Outdoors on Instagram. But if you do follow me on Instagram, back in October, for my early muzzleloader deer, I shot a doe, and there was I put a picture up or two of us doing the butchering. Piper had actually come and shown Andy and I kind of how to butcher deer out, and that was actually the first deer I butchered ever. I've always taken them to the locker, or like someone else been around to kind of do it for me. But I learned in October how to butcher deer, and then when Andy killed his first deer a couple weeks ago, we got to kind of do it again, without someone else there, sort of holding our hand. And now I almost want to shoot a deer really bad just to go through the butchering process again. I'm kind of getting into, the processing part of hunting. Like, when you're just breasting out ducks, like that's all I was doing a couple years ago. Now I use more of the duck, but thinking that's all you're doing. It's just not that much to it. It's really, really simple. When you learn to break down a deer, it's like you can probably do the same thing on an elk or an antelope or a moose or any other, hoofed big game. So it's just kind of neat to be able to know how to do that. Learning where the cuts are coming from, completing the process of seeing exactly where your meat is coming from. That's something I've gotten really into lately. We've got like a new meat grinder. I've gotten my own set of butcher knives this year. So there's some cool stuff definitely involved in butchering deer. It just kind of gives you like this feeling of a little bit of accomplishment. Like I want to be really good at it. I want to be proficient at it, so I'm not leaving meat behind. So I know exactly what cuts I'm taking out, that kind of thing. So nothing else. I kind of just want to be able to shoot another deer just so I can go through the butchering process, and then I want to get better at cooking it too. So we'll see. We got some time left. I got tonight. I got actually another whole week left. So we got a little bit of time. We're getting kind of close to power hour, so I'm going to head back up to another spot real quick and sit for that. Well, I haven't seen anything yet. No deer yet. We got about 39 minutes of shooting light left. So we'll see. Maybe they're just moving late. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to I'm gonna go walk down the fence line here real quick. There's only about 17 minutes of shooting light left. So I'm just gonna go do that and make sure there's nothing like over the hill or just on the other side of the field here. And then I'm gonna allow myself enough time with shooting light to walk back to my truck. That way if I jump something on the way back to the truck, I still got legal light to shoot that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick right now. I know it's dark and blurry, but we're sitting where Andy shot his deer a couple weeks ago. Just sitting up in a fence line. Wind's a little bit different this time, so hopefully that plays in our favor, but we'll see. Against my barbed wire lazy boy. I got enough clothes on, it doesn't really matter. It's not poking me too bad. Although I can see myself catching my neck right there, that'd be great. But no deer moving. We haven't seen any on like distant hills or anything like that. Which it's crazy. It's not that cold out. Usually, in my experience, opposite of what everyone else says, I do not see deer move much when it's really cold, like frigid. I think in the 30s around January. That's what it's. I see a lot of deer move, but there's a lot of factors that play into that. It's overcast right now. That could be delaying things, or maybe they already moved out of the fields already. I don't know. We saw one coyote. We have heard a couple turkeys. But I've seen no deer yet. I think we are going to get up out of here. My assumption is, with reasonable certainty, that the deer have moved early out of the fields and into the timber. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of timber here, so I think we're going to try and find some public timber. That is some fresh buck sign right there. So like I said, we were here last year for a late muzzleloader. We'd come up bush in the afternoons. Never killed anything here. The place that we're at, I know it's giving a hint, but like I said, we never shot any deer here, so well. It's the highest point in this county. Kind of get up to the top of this hill here that we just climbed up, and it's quite a view around. I tried to get some of the view last year on my action cams before I had this camera, and was not able to get any kind of footage. We didn't see anything on the way in here at the top of the hill, so we're going to go back down to the bottom. Probably won't flush anything else back up, but you never know. And then we might go maybe try another section of timber, or not. We'll talk to Andy when I get back to the bottom of the hill. Alright, we got one more public spot that we're going to go walk through real quick. It's kind of a small spot. And I suspect the deer are in the timber, but we didn't see them at the other spot. We haven't seen a single one in the field driving around. Nothing hunting. Nothing. So they're hiding really good. We're going to push down into this timber and see if we can maybe kick one up. Seeing all kinds of fresh buffaloes. The deer got on an airplane and left. They're not in the field and they're not in the woods. Alright, and we're back where we started. Again, didn't lay eyes on a deer. This is crazy. Nothing in the fields, nothing in the timber that we've checked. So they're probably deep in the timber someplace. But like I said, we don't have access to private timber. Check some public spots. Nothing. Didn't see anything. Didn't kick one up. It's crazy. And we're hunting, I mean, it's really great deer habitat. You know, hardwood forests, hilly country, river bottoms, that kind of stuff. Good whitetail habitat. Didn't see anything. So that's it for today. I got one more day to hunt, and it's tomorrow. I still got to try and fill 2 tags. But if I get one more, I'm going to be happy. Like, really happy. I'm going to be very accomplished. So I'm going to be by myself tomorrow. I'm going to be hunting all day. But that's it for today. I am out for, it's really going to be the last day that I can do a late muzzleloader hunt. I've got basically all day to hunt. 2 tags left. Both are antlerless tags, so even if a giant buck walks in front of me, I cannot shoot it. But I'm out here on some private family ground. I'm going to go ahead and get walked in, and hopefully I can get at least 1 tag filled, if not both. Let's see. It is shooting light. The deer that were at the top of the hill are no longer at the top of the hill. Which I figured putting a sneak on them would be a slim chance anyway. But I didn't hear them be alarmed, and I just saw one of them kind of trotting the other way. So maybe if I sit here, hopefully I can catch them moving around. Well, it's my little tell. It's raining. For the record, today is January 7. I don't have a beanie on. I don't even have gloves on. I woke up this morning and the weather said it was 48 degrees at like 5 in the morning. So it definitely is insane weather right now. Like really crazy. So that was weird. It was negative 30 last year this time. Well, bizarre weather continues. It's raining steadily. I'm late muzzleloader. I didn't want to get my powder wet, my camera soaked, so I went back to the truck for a minute. It's not supposed to last long. According to the hourly forecast, it's supposed to subside relatively quickly, so we'll see. Alright, well, it is afternoon. Well, it's noon. I took a little lunch break. You know, after I went and sat in the pickup for a while, you know, from this morning when it started raining on me, had a little lunch break. I'm hunting another piece of public ground right now that I've never hunted before. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm just gonna walk in and see what I can see, and then I'll go and sit for the evening. But I'm gonna walk into this place right now. I haven't even seen any deer sign. You know, I mean, not really. I haven't really seen bedding. Not much for tracks. A few. I mean, everywhere has tracks. Nothing looked too fresh. No rubs. So, I don't know. A little weird for this area, but that's all right. All right. Well, this is the last evening of the last day that I can hunt. I still have 2 antlerless tags left to fill. So if I can fill 1, I'll be tickled to death at this point. But hey, last year, I mean, I took it down to the last 45 minutes of huntable season, and wound up shooting the biggest buck I've ever killed. So maybe I'll pull some more late season dramatics. Picking my spot exactly where I want to sit. A lot of deer hunting is a game of angles. Where do you sit so that you can have the maximum visibility of where you think the deer are going to come from. Which I'm going to go back up just this hill just a little bit and sit in there. yard shot. I don't know. I gotta go up there and see if I got her, but I gotta reload real quick here. They didn't look like they were, nobody looked like they were hit, but I don't know. Certainly like the shotgun hunters, you just get a unload a full magazine. Yeah, that's a clean miss. I don't understand how I'm missing this season. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at the muzzleloader. I do not get it. I wonder if maybe in the off season my scope got bumped. I should have taken a verification shot before the season. I feel like I always do. Always on, and I didn't this year. So maybe that's it. Because I missed 3 times in late muzzleloader, but then I killed one in early. I missed 3 times in late muzzleloader now. I only got about 30 minutes left. Even though I want to get another deer, this year it's like it kind of almost does. This is what I like about hunting. It doesn't really matter how much you like it or how much you want it. Like, there's just no participation trophies in hunting. I'm out here, been hunting all day. Been hunting every moment I had available during late muzzleloader. And unless it happens in the next 20 minutes, I'm not getting it done. Well, guys, I think this is it. As I said, I'm kind of sad to see season go. It's been good. It's been for deer. My biggest season. My love for deer hunting has been rekindled some. I learned how to butcher deer out, which was huge for me. I was so excited to learn how to do that. Really got into it, and I was hoping to be able to do that some more this year, and not be such a noob at it, and actually do it well. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. But that's all right. That's the way she goes. I have my opportunities. Just didn't capitalize. Like I said, there's no participation trophies in hunting. And that's the beauty of it. So I guess it's on to off-season projects. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Drop me a comment. Hit the like button too if you liked it. Thank you guys. We'll catch you next time.